panicking. Don't panic. No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
A stitch up. It was a stitch up.
Upset. When I lose the small side games, I'm upset. Because that's the fucking standard. When I don't see a team that wants to play in the Champions League. You want to play in the Champions League? Play to play in the Champions League. And the same to you and everybody. And everybody that comes on the bench to contribute, to help. We work so hard to be here, and we give it away. The good thing we have 45 minutes.
Do you think the best team lost this time?
I think so, yeah. Especially for 160 minutes. I'm saying that, and they are saying that because they just told me that.
Who did the PSG bench?
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta. Oh, boss, that game against Bournemouth was crazy. The last-minute goal, we went nuts. Though some people say every time we win a game, we celebrate like we won the league. We don't over-celebrate, do we, boss?
Oh, no. No, Martin Odegaard. I don't think so.
Welcome back, familiar, to Northside LDN. Big up to everyone that is locked in. And we are back with the UCL roundup. Big up to everyone that's locked in. You know what I mean? And obviously today we've got the Europa games, but we're going to get through the some of the Champions League games anyway, the ones that were in the Premier League anyway. Premier League teams, should I say. Big up to everyone that is locked in, man. Big up to everyone that is locked in. It's been a great couple of days for Arsenal fans. At the moment, things are looking up. Long may it continue. Still a lot to prove. Still very early in the league. But we're seeing a lot of good signs, a lot of improved results, shall I say. But can't say the same for Tottenham, unfortunately. Do you know what I'm saying? The clips will be out later on tomorrow, should I say. For what Deji Spurs, man, like Deji Spurs all stressed out about respect my club. It's mad right now. Do you know what I mean? Karma's looking crazy right now. Do you know what I mean? Thomas Frank in that. But we got a lot to get through. Big up to everyone that is locked in. You know what I'm saying? We'll save Spursy for last. Obviously, Chelsea beating Ajax, slapping Ajax 5-1. Big up to my guy Devontae. I know you're probably in the chat. Listen, it is what it is, bro. Benfica lost as well, innit? Benfica lost comfortably against Newcastle. So I can't really chat too much about my second team, but it is what it is, innit? It is what it is. But yeah, Ajax looking crazy, bro. Yeah, listen, Deji was stressed, bro. Big up to my G, you know what I'm saying? Big up George. You know what I'm saying? What show? I don't even know what show. I just saw the clip, bro. I just saw the clip. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yep, I'm taking that. You know what I mean? Bless up. Big up, man. Big up to Black Crew. Big up to everyone that's in here. Kawaja as well. Big up to you, bro. Big up to Steve. Big up Yasa. I know he's there smirking in the background. Look at this guy. Yeah, I'm saying Chelsea slapped that Ajax, man. Yeah, Ajax faced Benfica 2 in the Champions League. It's gonna be a mid-off, bro. It's gonna be crazy. I'm not even gonna talk too much, you know what I'm saying? You already know where your club's at. You already know where mine's at. You know what I mean? I've been talking about Benfica's defense, which is why I said that Benfica would not beat Newcastle. I said would lose. I actually said 1-0. We lost 3-0. So it is what it is. I'm not surprised. I've been telling man for the longest about our defense. I've been telling man. Do you know what I mean? Whether you listen to me or not. I've been telling man about that. But it is what it is. We move. We keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the Chelsea game first. 5-1. Do you know what I'm saying? 5-1. You know what I mean? Gittins played. Mark Guiu had a goal. Estevao had a goal. You know what I mean? Penalties everywhere. I mean, I can't even lie. That red card was absolutely disgusting. What was this guy named? Taylor? Was it Taylor? Tyler? Bro, that was absolutely ridiculous, bro. You know what I mean? At least Benfica 8 had 5 on it. Listen, it is what it is, bro. Don't shoot. You know what I mean? Don't shoot me down. You know what I mean? Don't shoot me down. But it is what it is, bro. I can't even lie. We're not even gonna do this mid-off thing, bro, because you know what I mean? Benfica have been pissing me off in Europe for time. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, the state of Ajax is absolutely crazy. I can't even lie to you. Absolutely crazy. That's why Yasa, I already know. Big up to Yasa is in the chat as well. I know he was comfortable going into this game. Yeah, Kenneth Taylor, bro. What the hell was that? What the hell was that, bro? He's lucky not to snap his leg, bro. Like that red card was absolutely crazy. Do you know what I mean? I know they went to VAR and then they just, I can't even lie. Like the state of your team and the amount of penalties that Ajax gave away in that game as well was absolutely diabolical. Let's just keep it honest, bro. I don't know what you guys were doing. Complete capitulation, bro. Complete capitulation. You know what I mean? Legal, illegal. I gotta make it. Look at this guy. Fix this power. You know what I mean? Look at this guy, bro. Ajax fell off. Maresca winning the league before Arteta. We will see. We will see. Do you know what I'm saying? You man already know what I think about this manager. And a couple of games, a couple of results ain't going to sway my opinion. But we'll get into Arsenal last. Yeah, so Chelsea, I mean, did really well. Fofana with a pass into Guiu. Literally an easy tap in. It is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Completely dismantling Ajax. Let's just keep it real. Completely dismantling Ajax. And it was light work for Chelsea, really and truly. Like Ajax not closing down the shooters, allowing crosses to be spammed from the wings. Yeah, I mean, Caicedo with a very good goal. I know I had a deflection, but it was a very good goal, long range shot. And my Ajax all over. This is absolutely embarrassing. Let's just be real, man. Absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, Enzo scored a penalty. Esteval scored a penalty. Both penalties were taken really, really well. Let's just keep it real. And even Tariq George as well on the score sheet. You know what I mean? Esteval almost scored a bicycle kick towards the end of the game. Light work for Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? No pressure. Do you know what I mean? No pressure at all. And obviously Chelsea fans are going to be happy that Esteval's getting more and more confidence. You know what I mean? A lot of the team got a lot of confidence from this game. Even Mark Guiu as well, getting some confidence as well. Young striker. It's a win. It's a win. Do you know what I mean? Enzo getting his goal. Some good performances. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just light work. You know what I mean? Absolute light work. Even with Caicedo playing right back. Do you know what I mean? Absolute light work for Chelsea. And Ajax just not offering nothing. To be fair, you know what I mean? Weghorst took his penalty. Decent penalty, but just not enough. Do you know what I mean? Not enough. After that, I think he was actually one of the guys that gave away a penalty. Yeah, it was Weghorst with an absolute late slide tackle, taking Chelsea player straight out. I don't know what you thought he was doing. You just literally got a goal back. I think it was 2-1 at that time. And you just go and give away a stupid penalty. Absolutely brain dead. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely brain dead from Weghorst after taking a very, very good penalty. Yeah, it's crazy. I think it was it again that stamped on his foot. Was it Fofana? I can't even remember if it was Fofana. One of the Chelsea brothers anyway stamped on their foot. That was a late tackle. You could see him VAR studied him right in the box, and then they got the penalty. But I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on with Ajax right now, bro. They're man, the way they're playing, it's conference, bro. It's got to be Tolson. That was it. Tolson stamped on his foot. You know what I'm saying? That was absolutely ridiculous. But it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? And then Weghorst, you get a penalty, and then you go back and then you give a penalty. Like, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? Uncle Tosin almost ruined the game for Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Nah, these men were calm, cool, collected, man. You know what I mean? Tosin is crap. I never rated that guy, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. That was a Conference League type performance, but our wingers are getting more confidence. Yeah, man. I think that's what Chelsea need as well. You know what I mean? Pedro Neto's very up and down. Obviously, the less I speak about Garnacho, I guess the better. Because I don't think anybody wants to be talking about Garnacho at this moment in time. And yeah, Gittins, decent performance. Then again, it's up against Ajax. But still, you need players to get performance and confidence within these games. And I think that's what Chelsea were able to do in this game. It was just comfortable. Lavia comfortable, Enzo comfortable. Do you know what I'm saying? All these men comfortable. And Ajax, absolutely toothless, man. Absolutely toothless. Their defense is a joke. You know what I mean? Playing that 4-2-3-1. I don't know. Turn to a back five. I don't know. These men have to do something. Do you know what I mean? These men have to do something. But absolutely shocking. Especially when you see the way PSV absolutely slap their opponents. It's just like, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? You see the way Ajax play. And then you see the way PSV play, it's like, yo, it's night and day. It's night and day. I can't even lie. They should be embarrassed, Ajax, man. I can't even lie. These men should hold their head in shame after PSV slapped up Napoli 6-2, and then you go and hold a 5-1. That's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. I can't even lie. But I'm sure the PSV fans don't give a crap. People been having Esteval Yamal conversations. I think it's too early to do that. I think Esteval has a lot of talent. I think technically he's very good. The finishing needs to improve, but then again, it's his first year in the league. I think it's way too early, bro, because I put Yamal up there, arguably the best player in the world right now. Do you know what I'm saying? I rate Yamal very highly. I don't care how old he is. He's a top player, bro, because Yamal, you don't even know how to stop Yamal. Do you know what I'm saying? The goal scoring, but it's not even the goal scoring. Even if you think that, okay, you don't let him get into the box, the way he picks up spaces, the way he picks up different players in the box, his passing range, his vision is different. I don't think you can even do that. And I think any Chelsea fan comparing Esteval to Yamal right now is ridiculous. It's way too early. Esteval's not done what Yamal's done so far. It's too early for them conversations. You know what I mean? I think certain conversations are pushed and forced. I don't think you need to be having those conversations and putting that level of pressure on the player. Just let him do what he needs to do. He scored his goal, you know what I'm saying? And just keep it pushing. Let the player develop. Let him do what he needs to do. I'm sure he's going to get more and more minutes. It's not like Chelsea have an abundance of top-level wingers. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure he's going to get a lot of game time. From what I've seen, he's not been selected, not due to talent, but due to not putting so much pressure on the player. So I don't think the fans need to continue putting so much pressure on him. Just let him do what he's got to do. Let him cook and let him do, you know what I mean? Let him develop. Way too early for conversations like that, in my opinion. Way too early. Way too early. Yeah, we're offering nothing like Jamaican restaurants, this guy. We broke a record twice in one game, youngest player to score in the Champions League. So I'm saying, just let him do his thing. Yeah, I mean, Ajax ain't been the same since Ziyech and Tadic and De Jong left. Yeah, they be looking all over the place. I can't lie. I don't know what's going on with the academy, but this is the thing, innit? When you keep selling your academy players, it happens the same with Benfica. Eventually, the academy starts drying out because you're selling them. You're not developing at the same rate that you're getting rid of them and selling these players, innit? And then you get through a dry patch where certain players are not ready yet, and you can't really rush them. They're just not ready, or certain players are still under development. So this is the thing when you keep selling all your best assets, man. That's why it's a catch-22. You know what I mean? That's why it's a catch-22. So, you know, you get big money for these young players, but at the same time, you can't go out and re-spend that because you need to spend that money across maybe 3, 4, 5 positions to strengthen the team. All of a sudden, you need to be looking back into your recruitment. And once you get rid of all your best players, your best young players, it takes a while for the other ones to develop. So it is where it is. This match shows how important it is to have a striker like Guiu. Let him do what he's got to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen much of Guiu, to be honest, but he's looking decent, man. He's constantly pressing, constantly energetic, always looking to, you know, run and put himself about. So, you know, fair play to him. He got his goal. He done his thing. Do you know what I mean? We have a board that absolutely sucks. That's what's wrong with Ajax. It's a mad thing. It's a mad thing for you. Like, I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. PSV are in a better place than Ajax for 3 years now. It's mad. It's mad. Do you know what I mean? Even Feyenoord in a better position. I swear last time I looked at the table, they're above Ajax. It's crazy. Everyone's above Ajax, man. You know what I mean? Ajax have their own Garnacho, Gotts. Is it? I ain't seen him, bro. Every time I see him on FIFA, I know this ain't FIFA. He's always like rated highly, and it's like, okay. Yeah, I mean, okay. Crazy. Northside, did you see that Noah Lang of Napoli called out Conte publicly? He said don't know why he's starting, and also said he's only spoken to the manager once since joining. That's crazy. That's crazy. He's gonna hold bench now. He's gonna hold bench permanently now. Conte ain't gonna take that lightly. I didn't see that, but they ain't gonna take that lightly. You're gonna be like, what? Am I a dickhead? Try to call me out. Yeah, that's gonna be long. That's gonna be long. I can't even lie. That's gonna be long. Yeah, I mean, Feyenoord unbeaten. Doing their thing. Yo, big up Zia, man. Ajax look unrecognizable. Yo, do you know what I mean? Even Benfica above Ajax, bro. Where's Ajax? Actually, where is Ajax on the table? I don't even know where they're on the Champions League table, bro. Let me check. Let me have a look. Where's Ajax? Bro, Ajax are bottom. Oh my god, nah. Hey, Devante. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. 0 points, bottom of the thing, bro. Know what I mean? Nah, hold on. They got hold on. That's mad, bro. That's mad. I can't even lie. That is mad. Yeah, it's long for you. Like, I can't lie. It's long. It's long. It's long. I can't even laugh too hard because next above them is Benfica, bro. I can't even lie too much. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But nah, but the thing is, every time you got him in career mode, yeah, he goes up to like 86 or something. Something mad, you know what I mean? I can't even lie too much because there's Benfica right next to you. I can't even, do you know what I mean? I take that back. Sorry, Devontae. I take that back. I take that back. You know what I mean? Big up North commenting on Champions League, but me and my guy are playing Copa Libertadores. Yeah, man, Copa Libertadores, bro. That's what we want. Copa Libertadores. Don't ask me about Champions League. I want to play Copa Libertadores. A bottom with minus 11 goal difference. I think that is mad. That is actually mad. Look at Zaire, bro. Speaking of unbeaten, 12 wins in a row. Yeah, but it's a Farmers League. Yeah, I can't lie. Devontae needs an emergency stream straight away. He should be doing emergency stream 24-hour right now. Do you know what I mean? That is crazy. That is actually crazy, bro. I can't even lie. But moving on from the Chelsea game, the Liverpool game, absolutely slapping these man up. Frankfurt, 5-1, comfortable. Do you know what I'm saying? Liverpool actually played really, really well. You know what I mean? With the 4-4-2, they actually played really well. Obviously, it's Frankfurt, it is what it is. But Liverpool are very confident. Slobberslide played a great ball into Isak. To Isak. And Isak should have buried it, but he got saved. Wirtz with a long ball into Gakpo, then into Isak. The shot got saved as well. Isak had a couple of chances to score. Not that they needed. They weren't already comfortable, 5-1. You know what I mean? That ball into Ekatike, that was a great ball in the counter attack. Ekatike, center of the box, and just slots it in. Do you know what I'm saying? Ekatike is balling out, bro. I can't even lie, man. That guy, bro. If they didn't get Ekatike this season, flipping hell. Do you know what I mean? It would be long for these man. You know what I mean? It would be absolutely long for these man. You know what I mean? I can't lie, but Ekatike took his goal really, really well. A couple of corners as well. You know what I mean? Liverpool looking like set piece kings as well at this moment. They had a corner. Van Dijk with a header scored a goal. They had another corner, and Konate scored his header as well. Wirtz had a great through ball to Gakpo. He scored his goal. And Slobberslide with an absolute banger outside the box, bottom corner. That was a great goal by Slobberslide. It's like every time this guy scores goals, bro, it's always bangers, bro. All the times, always bangers, bro. It's always bangers. So Liverpool, they're getting back to their best. We will see. We'll see. It's a bit too early, but obviously it's going to give a lot of confidence. After losing to Crystal Palace and teams like that, losing to Man United, they definitely need the confidence. And yeah, I mean, the goal that they conceded, though, I think it was down Robertson's side. That was a little bit all over the place. But Wirtz looked a lot better. Slobberslide looked a lot better. The chances that they were creating were a lot. They weren't taking so long like they did against Man United to score, and they're a lot more clinical. Even though they had a lot of opportunities against Man United, they actually put their opportunities to bed against Frankfurt. So let's see if they're going to continue with this 4-4-2. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is with Liverpool. You know what I mean? They still got a lot to prove, but they still got time to recover. And that's the thing that a lot of people writing them off is like they still got time to recover. You know what I mean? Right now, does it look likely? No, not as it currently stands. But you know, with football, things can change real quick. Things can change real quick for Arsenal, for Liverpool. You know what I mean? For City. You never know. You know what I mean? It's actually crazy. Did you see Frankfurt's results in the last 3 games in Champions League? All 5-1. Yo, it's crazy for them. This man are getting touched everywhere. North, did you hear that Ajax and Chelsea were singing "You're getting sacked in the morning" to the Ajax manager? Yo, that's mad. He's stressed out right now. He's stressed out. You know what I mean? I don't even want to talk about the Benfica game. I'll be real, but I don't want to talk about it, bro. I feel like Devontae right now. I don't want to talk about it. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to move past that game. Do you know what I mean? 3-0 against Newcastle. Like, I've been telling man about the defense, the Benfica defense. I'm sick of it, bro. You say, Macy, you good?
What's up, Northside? I was gonna come on one of your streams like a few days ago, but I couldn't come. Yeah, but it is what it is. But yeah, I heard you mention about the Chelsea match and the Liverpool match, but there are other matches you need to talk about. You need to talk about the Bayern Munich match. They put 4 past Club Brugge. Harry Kane yet again with another brace, and Galatasaray, who I'm currently loaned to, put 3 past Bodo Glimt, and Victor Osimhen scored a brace. And big up to Osimhen, by the way. He's really looking like a top striker at the moment for Galatasaray. And Tottenham as well. They drew 0-0 with Monaco. And listen, even though Tottenham could have lost that game by a goal, they were lucky to not let Monaco score past them if it wasn't for Vicario, because without Vicario, Tottenham would have lost that game. And why is Deji saying sell Vicario? Like, Vicario is your main goalkeeper. If it wasn't for him, your team could have lost to Monaco. So why would you sell Vicario? And for him to say that Thomas Frank should be sacked, I would give Frank maybe a couple more games to redeem himself, show that he can still do something good. I mean, Deji can be a bit of a hothead sometimes with his ideas for Tottenham, but it's just, the thing is, he shouldn't be too hard on Thomas Frank. I mean, I still think Thomas Frank is a good manager, is still an okay manager, but I would give Frank maybe a couple more games to just show what he can still do. But all in all, I was happy with the result between Arsenal and Atletico. I was happy with the fact that we played so well against Atletico. I was a bit nervous for that game, but
I always know when he sees me on the screen because he always starts laughing.
But all in all, I'm happy that we beat Atletico 4-0. I was proud of the team, and if I'm being honest, I was proud of Arteta, because for many days I've called him names. I've said all these good stuffs about him, but I have to big him up because he absolutely schooled Diego Simeone. And listen, I rate Simeone. I hope one day he comes to our football club and becomes our manager by the time Arteta is gone. But I have to give Arteta some credit. He really absolutely put Simeone out in his place. And I'm happy that Martinelli was involved in one of the goals. He absolutely took, I can't remember the Atletico right back's name, but he absolutely had a game to remember, Martinelli. And Gyökeres as well. Big up to Gyökeres for ending his goal drought, for scoring a brace. So, but Arteta came out and said that Kai Havertz and Madueke could be back very soon, but I do not want Havertz to come back. I want Gyökeres to start every single game until 29 is ready, because if 29 comes back in, oh boy, we're going to be in for a long season. So for now, keep Gyökeres up front and let him have the freedom to score as many goals as he can, because we bought him to this club in the first place because we needed a striker. We've got a striker. Now let's see if Gyökeres can bring that goal scoring form that he brought from Sporting Lisbon.
Nah, I hear that, man. I hear that. Listen, Yasser, you're a demon, bro. You couldn't let Devontae breathe. As soon as he saw Devontae, link.
No. I was playing FIFA, so I couldn't join. I was playing FIFA, so I couldn't join. I finished my game, and then obviously, you get me. It was a similar score like yesterday. But it's funny though. I thought you wanted Sean Dyche, bro.
Me? I mean, Sean Dyche would be a good choice, but I don't know. I want a manager that is experienced enough, that has won many trophies in the past.
We got the receipts. You know what I'm saying? We got the receipts. We got the receipts. I was there when you were saying we think Swandas can win me the league, bro. I was thinking, what? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
He was
Now,
tired
what
that
you
day.
saying though?
He was tired that day. What are you saying, man? You man dismantled Ajax. I mean, Devante, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You have to pick up your people then.
He has a lot to say.
Wait. All right. Listen, man. You good? I told Yasser. That's the funniest thing about it. I wasn't. He didn't believe me. That was the funniest thing about it. He didn't.
No, I did, but I didn't think like, bro, man's telling me you're gonna beat me 6-0 on that. I'm thinking like,
No, I said 5, and y'all actually got 5.
but you know what? Do you know what thing he told me? You know what
Yeah.
Michael told me when I done the combined 11 with him? He said, if we lose 3-0, that's like, I'm happy with that. And I was thinking, not happy, but he's basically saying, I'm expecting 6, 7 or something like that, innit? But if we get 3, that wouldn't be as bad. And I was thinking, yeah, they're dusted, you know what I mean? Well, they were singing the 3 Little Birds yesterday in the stadium. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna be all right.
Bruh, they were singing the whole game though. I
Bro, they were
can't be mad at them
violating.
because at least somebody has to show up. The fans did, so I'm proud of the fans in some way. But Ajax, oh boy, where do I start, bro? I was actually gonna film a video today, but I might as well just do it here, bro. Like Ajax is a shithole from top to bottom. The club is rotten. Heitinga, bro. The fact that he's not fired yet is just embarrassing. You know, when I look at a team with less prestige, right? When I look at Nottingham Forest, Marinaki just sacked 2 managers in a season. 2 managers, he sacked them already. And Leverkusen sacked Ten Hag without even giving him a month. Meanwhile, we over here talking about give him time. Bro, I wouldn't even borrow him my Apple Watch. I ain't giving him no time whatsoever. Fuck Heitinga, bro. That guy is out of his depth. No, I'm serious, bro. This guy's stupid. When you see his interviews, you would think I could be a manager. I could be the manager. Just I'll buy my degrees from Timu and I could be a manager. When you hear Heitinga talk, bro. And
You
the
kind of
fans,
do look like him a little bit, though.
what? You like
You
him?
kind of look like a manager, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he looked nothing like a manager, bro. He looked like he needs to. Oh my god, he needs to go
See when
somewhere else.
you see what happened when he subbed off that number 10?
Yeah, Gloog. Mhm.
The whole fan base turned on him.
Yeah, but you know what it's about? Like he's our only creative outlet, I would say. Like the wings are not creative enough, so yeah, he's the only guy that brings some creativity into his team. So when you have Weghorst doing his best Brock Lesnar Triple H impression, right? He's wrestling the whole fucking game, right? With Uncle Tosin, and you're subbing off Gloog for Mokio. Why don't you sub off Weghorst? You need somebody that can give these balls to a Moto or Hortz so they can like counter. Now you don't have anybody to counterattack. Weghorst cannot do that. Weghorst, bro, this guy, man, there's a reason why I call him Psycho Sid. That guy's not good in his head, bro. He was too busy finding Chelsea players and stuff. I'm glad Tosin knocked him on his head. I don't give a fuck if it was on purpose or accidental. He needs to be humble, bro. But the fans, like you said, the fans had enough. The fans had enough, and I'm surprised that it took him that long. I already saw it coming when Heitinga his name got linked to Ajax because he'd been there before. He was an intern for us in 23 when we had Kudus and Tadi still, when we had those guys, and he still couldn't win shit. We lost a Baker finale against PSV, and we fumbled the title to Feyenoord that season. So what makes Ajax think that because he worked under Arne Slot and David Moyes, that he can get this Ajax on rails? That whole club is stupid, bro. That whole club needs to like just go back to elementary school again. That club is straight stupid. They need to relearn their ABCs and their 1, 2, 3s, bro. That whole club's stupid from top to bottom. The board is I don't know what the board is. They must be sniffing some grade A cocaine. Like I don't know what it is, man. They must go into a red light district and get some of the best weed because that's what they be smoking. That club is stupid. And then
said hi, Quincy Promise, and
yeah. That was the only good thing was the fans and also the Chelsea fans because they were calling Val Weghorst the shit Andy Carroll. I was laughing my ass off. You're just a shit Andy Carroll. Yeah, and it was second, and went to singing along with "You Get Sacked in the Morning" to Haitika. Do you know how embarrassing it is that the opposing fans have to join us to tell Haitika you're getting sacked in the morning? That was one of the biggest embarrassments I've ever seen in Ice history, bro. And you know what? I'm not even that mad. I'm not even that mad. I'm just embarrassed. I'm disappointed. But that's Ice in 2025. We're embarrassed. We're embarrassments to not only the Netherlands but to football, because Ajax is quite of a big name in football. But if you saw us yesterday and also saw us against Marseille and Inter, you will see that Ajax is a circus, bro. I thought the circus was in North London, right, with Supreme Leader Mick and other buffoons by the top and stuff. No, the circus
Kills me when he calls him Supreme Leader Mick, bro. That's the funniest thing I ever heard, bro. I can't lie.
I'm so like, trust me, when Benfica and Ajax is gonna face against each other in a few weeks or something. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't wait.
You know what's mad though, Devante, yeah? Yesterday when I was with Lewis, because I don't know what's wrong with Lewis yesterday. Now these man couldn't understand when I kept telling them, don't, like, people were like annoyed about the lineup. And I'm thinking, these men said we're playing Ajax, why is he playing kids? I think the manager clocked the kid now. You know what? I'm resting my players. Do you get it?
No, Maresca knew. Like, he knew the players.
He put Tosin in the back for height just to battle with the guy. And then he just put Gittins on the left, who basically got the man of the match, even though we thought it was Esteval, but Gittins was playing really well. He cooked that right back. You know what I'm saying? He fried him. And then Guy done his thing. Everyone was all right. But the minute we got the goals, Devante will tell you, we just said, you know what, yeah? Let's just pass it around to the end. Second off, we literally just passed it around. We didn't even really try to score. Yeah. That's the thing. Because that game really could have gone left. Like, if we played to any, and this is without like João Pedro, Palmer, like if we had our strongest team and we needed to win, this could have, like, to get it, this could have really got left. So the manager was like, you know what, we're just gonna control the game, get to the end. And brother, like, you know what the funniest thing about the game? Me, Lewis, and I were just making jokes to the end, yeah? We were guessing who's getting red cards. Because remember, we have this red card run. So we put a poll out saying, who do you think's getting red card? Everyone's like, nah, maybe it's Fofana, whatever, yeah? But the funniest thing is, at the end of the game, these man slapped 5 extra minutes just for the violation.
Bro, they should have scored 6, bro. Man. We should have held a big 6 like Turkish in them, bro. I swear to God, bro. I would have loved that. But you know what's funny? Now because we got a red card, like the ICE board is gonna say, "Oh, but he got a red card. We should keep him. We should keep him for a while." Just prolonging the inevitable, man. This club is so stupid, man. I don't know what happened to Ajax. I swear to God, I thought Benfica had it worse with Bruno Lage and all them guys, right? I thought Arsenal had it worse, right? With Jim Jones, right? Mick Arteta, right? But I've never seen a bigger disgrace in football than Ajax. I swear to God, man.
Devante is this close, yeah, to say Petro bombed the club. He's this close.
Listen, man, I'll let the fans do that. We seen a few years ago when they were like trashing the whole club down, right? I'll let the fans do it. I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to sit here and give my opinion because that's all I can do. Because the board ain't doing nothing about it, right? They must be like on shrooms that they got from the red light district or something. That's what they've been doing, man. And the Mika Hotz, right? When I'm speaking about Garnacho, Mika Hotz, man, this guy, he was scoring 2 goals against a team that's fighting relegation, and then he was doing this like he was mankind, like he had Mr. Sacco on him. But against big teams, right? He's ghost. And Kenneth Taylor, bro, I hope you everybody that watches. Every Premier League fan, Arsenal fan, Chelsea fan, whatever fan you are, if you've seen Kenneth Taylor, don't even consider getting him for your club, man. That guy is stupid, man. Oh my! If you thought Odegaard was a ghost, man, this guy is oblivion. He's the embodiment of oblivion. He's nothing. He's nothing at all. Kenneth Taylor is I don't know where to start with this club, man. Just end the whole season. End the whole season because it's already too late anyway. No, I'm serious. It's already too late because he should have been fired from August already. He should never actually had the job. That's what's even worse. That's what's worse. He never should have had the job. And even people inside the club should never had the job. We got a technical director, Alex Cruz, right? That 5'7" mega mind looking peanut head. I don't know what the hell he's doing, bro. Nah. We got fucking baboons in the club, man. We got Pinky and the Brain on the sideline, right? We got Heitinga standing there by the sideline like Case. Every day I want to pick up the phone and tell you that you're... And he's just standing by the sideline, standing there looking out my window.
You do the Deji thing, just looking at my window. You know what's funny though? Even when I remember the other day, yeah, when Deji lost against Stingy, he was singing that song, the power song, bro. We were dying, bro. I said, illegal, I need the draw. You get it? You should have saw it. No, I don't know if you reacted to it, bro. It's the
No, I didn't see it.
Man done the power thing on his watch along, bro. We were dying. You know what he was saying? He's not even saying legal or illegal. He said illegal or illegal. I just said both. But listen, yeah, man. I was telling people, like, listen, I didn't really know how bad Ajax were until I spoke to Devante. And then after that, I started doing a bit more research. You get it? Yeah, I was like, cool. When finals top of the table, you know your team's dusted. It's one of them, like. So it was like, all right, cool, whatever, innit? But on the pitch, bro, it was like they literally were there for like 5-6 minutes, right? And then after that, it just whatever, and nothing really happened, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Then he decided to take off one of their only creative players, and the whole all the fans just turned on him. And then the fans decided, instead of supporting the club, let's just do banter. Do you know what I'm saying? He was singing songs on that. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, it was raining. Bro, it was raining like one of them Chris Brown videos, bro. Like, man, they're just standing there in the crowd, yeah? You get me? Just, bro.
I think Benfica will beat Ajax. Like, as bad as our defense is, yeah?
Trust me when I say this.
No, you will. You will. We beat you with the own goal, yeah? We had to fight. We sat back at the end, yeah?
Yeah, that's true. We didn't get peppered.
League is gonna eat. Imagine this here. They had the worst goal conceded record before this week's Champions League. Yeah. So this week everyone got shipped in 6 and 7, didn't it? There's all these teams that conceded 6 and 7, but then Ajax went back to the bottom again.
Bro, trust me, bro. Benfica will come like in a few weeks. Y'all will beat us. Y'all got Mourinho anyway, so y'all good. Any manager's better than that.
Yeah, I think certain man would turn up, bro. I can't even lie. Bakayoko should have scored a couple of opportunities where he hit the post. Goalkeeper saved it. We actually had opportunities. We just didn't put them to bed. I can't lie. Nick Pope had some good saves, but going up against you, man, yeah, I can't lie. I still feel like we'll do our thing. But our defense, like I've been saying, our defense was horrendous. You look at the goals that we conceded, horrendous, bro. Absolutely horrendous, bro.
Oh, against us, you'll look like prime Barcelona, bro. Like, I'm serious.
Move. I'm not. 3 points in the bag from early. You know what I'm saying? See the Ajax one there. Unless they change their manager.
If Jose loses to them, yeah, I want him sacked. If
Jose
loses
to Ajax,
I want him sacked.
Yeah, listen, Uncle Jose is not like that still. You know what I'm saying? You don't do them things.
I still think Jose is the best manager in Europe, so I think Benfica will put Ajax out of their misery.
Well, we'll see, man. We'll see. Me and Devante, we could do a watch along in that. You know what I mean? Don't
yeah,
go anywhere.
We should, bro. Y'all gonna laugh your ass off, man. Like, I swear to God. Yeah.
What they saying though in Holland? Like, what are they saying about Ajax? Because that's the most successful team there, isn't it? So what are they saying, bro? This should be uproar.
No, they were calling the manager's name and tell him to F off. They were singing it.
Yeah. You think Ajax fans like Arsenal fans? Nah, we ain't giving
that's the standard between.
To get the sacked in the morning, they were telling him to F off.
No, yeah, let's say like, Johnny, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah.
Despite the fact that Heitinga is a legend of Ajax, he's still not good enough to coach Ajax.
Pump your brakes, though. He's not a legend for Ajax. Like, he was a solid player back in the day. That's about it. It's like Arteta. It's not an Arsenal legend. So
Devante and Avenue, you know.
No. Like, because I get sick and tired when people say, "Oh, he's an icon." He's not an icon, bro.
Oh, icon for getting sent off. Devante's an icon for getting sent off in the final. That's why he's an icon. He's not really an icon.
He's the icon of he's icon of that.
Even what's his name? Even De Jong managed to get away with the kung fu kick and then get sent off. You know? You get me? But this guy managed to get himself sent off. But bro, in general, It's just one of those things, isn't it? Like, it's crazy. Like, you know what's funny though? I think and Arteta both came from Everton. You know what I mean? Maybe it's the
Yeah.
Everton tax.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the
at least one can
league.
manage. The other one is just be like, I don't know. He just like he should have been a ball boy. The other one though, at least Arteta can manage.
Said milkman and that.
What's Cons and Bibs? The other one's a ball boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he should have. Yeah,
Man said handing out the espresso shots on the sideline. Like, you know,
Yeah, he
you
should
know,
hand out the
you know,
water
I've got
bottles.
them man having that recently as well. You get me?
watch the iPads.
Handing out them prime balls.
Man's not enough. Man's there billing the spliffs.
Man,
He's getting them ready for everyone, bro.
he buying the shrooms from Red Light District, man. That's what he's doing.
Yes,
You know what I mean? But nah, that's mad, bro. That's mad. Gianni, what you saying, man?
I'm glad the Napoli fans ain't trying to find no excuses. They already told Conte win or fuck off after what happened in the Champions League this week. So.
Nah. And also Gianni, did you hear what Noah Lang said about Conte? He said, "Why isn't he starting me? Like, he brought me to this football club for a reason. So why ain't he starting me in a game?" Did you hear Did you hear the whole statement from Noah Lang?
Yeah, I agree with Noah Lang. I agree with Noah. I don't agree with Conte on this. I think Conte created a problem where there wasn't a problem at all last year. He's overdoing it with this whole fucking Scott McTominay at left wing and then forcing Politano to be the main supplier. I don't understand it. He should be playing a 4-4-2 diamond midfield and playing Noah Lang alongside whoever the striker is. He scores more goals than Politano. He gets more assists than Politano. There's no reason for Politano to be our fourth highest paid player at our team. He needs to go. So listen, man, it is what it is. Conte got what he wanted. He better win this year, or he better get the fuck out of my club, because for Napoli to spend 200 million euros is unlike our club to do that. So if you can't win with that much money spent, get the fuck out.
Fair enough. Does he not need a few more of his pieces, though?
Fuck no.
His team is already good enough. Napoli got a good team.
Bro, we had 9 signings. We had nine signings on top of a team that won the league last year. The biggest mistake that we made was we chose this fucking dickhead, Lorenzo Luca, who had 1 year that was good at Udinese, and we're paying between the loan fee and the permanent transfer, we're paying $45 million for a kid who just had his first good year last year. It makes no sense. Lorenzo Luca and Rasmus Højlund combined, if you combine the loan fees and what we'll pay for transfers, is almost $100 million for those two players. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. So he got what he wanted. He better fucking win.
No, I hear it. 200 M's. Yeah, he ain't really got any excuses. He ain't really got any excuses there. I can't even lie.
Especially because here's the thing, North. All the other big teams in Italy, Rome, Inter, Milan, and Juventus all have money problems. They all have money problems. They can't buy players the way that they used to. Napoli can, because we never run a year in deficit when we run the money. So he has no excuses. This should be the time that Napoli is jumping on top of the big teams right now and should go on a run of winning maybe 3 or 4 Scudettes in the next 10 years. But us fucking around with this stupid shit on unproven players, and then we're trying to stick with players just because they've been at Napoli for a while, makes absolutely no sense. If you've been at Napoli, cool. But if you haven't done enough work to contribute to winning, fuck off. Politano had 4 assists and 3 goals last year. Why is he the main creator? It makes no sense whatsoever. It's like when you and me were talking about Neres. You the same way that you feel about Politano is the same way you felt about Neres at Benfica. He's there for no fucking reason. All he does is get in. It's the same thing with Politano. He's there for no reason.
He goes back to Devante again. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Neres is shit, bro. I can't even lie. That guy looks high all the time, bro. He's got them flipping Wiz Khalifa no eyes, and that's what he does. The fuck he does.
Got them Steve Cooper eyes, you know.
I'm not hearing the Neres.
Neres looks like he's blowing loud every day.
Every day that guy looks high, bro. That guy.
He's not the same player he used to be at Ajax. That's the thing.
I don't know what he used to be, bro, but he's shit, bro.
He used to be good. If you've seen us play back like 2018-19, you've seen him play. Like but
look at the difference of players that he had on that Ajax team. That Ajax team was a 2-year wonder in the Champions League, and then since then they've shit the bed ever since they got rid of that whole team.
Yep.
Neres was good because Tadic was still in his prime, and Tadic was a baller.
Let's not forget my guy right here.
Ziyech, yeah.
I know. So many of them have failed. I don't even know, bro. When I saw Neres at Benfica, bro, he was atrocious, bro. This guy, like, one-dimensional, can't take on players. His shooting is atrocious. Like, he's brain dead when he gets in the final third. I can't lie. This guy's trash, bro. I swear I could not stand him when he was starting at Benfica. I can't stand him. You look at Lukebakio and you see the opportunities he had against Newcastle, yeah? Completely different player, bro. He's actually quite silky. I know he's a bit older. Yeah, I mean, I know he's like 28.
He's a good player, though.
His shooting is good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, his anticipation in the final third, and he always creates space for himself. I can't lie, he was doing this thing. He was probably our best player against Newcastle. The rest of them were absolutely trash. Do you know what I mean? Hit the post and everything. I've never seen Neres do that for Benfica. He's rubbish, bro. I was so glad when he left here. Good riddance, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
He used to be able to do
slam the door behind you. He's trash, bro. Swear
that.
I'm tired of his cousin Skeeter head, bro. Every single day, bro. That flipping watermelon head. I'm tired of him, bro. Bare new hairstyles and the fucking the football's dead, bro. Do you know what I mean? Fucking just lay it all out. I don't even know, man. Do a Marcelo thing or whatever. Focus on the football. I was focusing on getting new braids and that. Nah, man. Some B-Tech ludicrous. I can't stand that guy. He's shit, bro. I'm so happy he left Benfica, bro. I ain't got time for these guys, bro. Because look, Johnny, you know, yeah. When our club spend money, yeah, they have to work, bro. And when you spend decent money, you're like, yo, that's actually it didn't come for cheap. And then they do that. It's like, fuck off, man. It's wasting our time.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Napoli's worth of a club is 500 million. That's all we're worth. So we spent almost half of our worth on all these players to put together for Conte. Neres last year, he should have been gone. We should have had him on the market after what happened last year. We bought him for however many. I think it was like 27.5 million. Dude was injured for half the fucking year. It's the same trick every time he gets the ball. He has to move it back onto his left foot because his right foot is bullshit. And then he comes up against any player that's just as physical as him or more. He immediately runs away from a fucking challenge. He's got no balls. I don't understand how this guy has fucking gotten this far. As far as the teams that he's played with. Ajax was one thing. He's shit at Benfica, and he's even more dog shit at fucking Napoli.
You know when he said he got no balls? You know when he said he got no balls? It reminded me of them Donnies from Game of Thrones, the Unsullen and that. you know. But yeah, man, listen, Neres, did you buy him from Benfica?
Yeah.
See, another team they fleeced, bro. That's all they. That's all they're good at, you know. They just rub him, man, left, right.
No, because you know what the problem was. That was Conte's call to get Neres when he was coming in because De Laurentiis wanted the other. Who's the Turkish guy you guys had that was really good? The winger.
Koglu,
yeah. Napoli was supposed to get him, and Conte said no. I wanted Neres. So this is what I mean by Conte now. Neres got lucky that he was a part of the team that won last year. You got all the players you wanted for 2 years. Win or get the fuck out of this club, dude.
You know what he's doing, though? He's trying to... Because, you know, the whole Victor Moses thing worked for him. He's trying to replicate that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see if he can bring someone back from the dead and all that. You know, like certain managers got side missions in their head. You know, they just want to do things that no one cares about, bro. Like, just win the games, bro.
That's the thing with Conte, man. Conte, he's a good manager because of the amount of titles he's won, but a lot of people don't understand the context and why he has that many titles. The same thing that a lot of people say about Pep, where Pep only has all these titles because he goes to the big teams that got boatloads of cash. It's the same fucking thing with Conte. It's no different. The only difference is Conte sucks in Champions League. You know, when he went to Juventus got to keep the $250 million of all the money that they made when they sold the players when they got caught for game fixing. So you were able to put $250 million away, start buying all the best players from all the teams in Italy when they started that 9-year run, when the league was shit. That was the worst the Serie A has ever been, was those first 3 years that Juventus won those 3 titles under Conte. And then everyone acts like, oh, Conte is this magician. It's like, no, bro. When you're the only team that has money, and by a lot, even Inter and Milan don't have money, and you can buy all the best players, it's not that impressive. And then he does it again with Inter. That's why I said the Chelsea league victory and the Napoli league victory are his two best league victories. After that, you can throw in the invincible season with Juventus. But again, the league was shit. Play arts. I said this at the beginning. Selling Raspadori was the biggest mistake. We should have never sold him.
Y'all sold him?
Yeah,
he's now playing for Atletico now, and
wow,
we sold him for no. This what doesn't make any sense. Raspadori, both seasons that we've won the Scudetto, he's come in and put in work when we need him to do it. When Osimhen was hurt the first time we won, Raspadori came in and scored 11 goals for the whole season, both Champions League and in the league, but was able to do it when it counted, when we needed him to come through. Same thing last year. We sold Vada halfway through the year, and we promote Raspadori, and Raspadori lights up the league for goals and assists the second half of the year. So we're going to get rid of a player who's unproven. Lorenzo Luca cost us $45 million. He's 6'7" for no fucking reason because he doesn't know how to play physical, even with how big he is. He's a fucking dickhead. So we're going to lose money on him, and then we're going to hope that Rasmus Højlund's going to go back to Atalanta when you had a proven guy that helped you win 2 Scudettos. It's stupid. That's why I said Conte's on the hook for all this. He doesn't win, get the fuck out. I'm not hearing none of this shit about he needs all his pieces or give it time. No. You guys can keep that bullshit in fucking England. Don't bring that shit over here.
Don't blame us, bro.
You bring that bullshit over here to Napoli. I hope them fucking ultras blow up Conte's car, fuck his car up like they did to Spalletti.
You see Galatasaray, they took 3 past Bodo Glimt, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Galatasaray are looking like favorites for the Champions League.
Bro. Messi, man.
No. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be too realistic.
Bro, just because you support Galatasaray now, you get me?
Galatasaray, they're looking on red hot form. They beat Liverpool, they beat Bodo Glimt, and it seems like
what's funny though, Messi, you see, since you support Galatasaray, you're the next person that's gonna get to dunk on Devante.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a chance. You know what I'm saying? The North's gonna get a chance. It's just, bro, everyone's gonna get a chance, bro.
It's like you're going to the red light district. Everybody gets a chance. Just pay the.
Bro, imagine we play Gia from North. If you put Osman up from their team, man said there's a queue.
It's so funny that we're in Amsterdam of all places. Yeah, everybody gets a turn now.
Man says the lengthing in the window. You know, there's one lengthing, the rest of them not.
Ajax here.
Waiting, blood.
half a glass. Yeah, Jesus, dog.
Fuck that.
Jeez. Madness. But yeah, man. Looking at the weekend games though, Liverpool, Brentford, Man United, Brighton. I reckon Man United lose that game. You know.
Yeah,
you're flying too forward. Liverpool, Brentford's already a problem. But I played Brentford.
I'm pretty worried.
Brentford, the long balls, bro. If the long balls, they're gonna give you a headache. But these men are doing throw-ins from the manager's box and that. Like they're just doing throw-ins from wherever they can. Second ball, whatever. Like, bro, these man gave us headache last time we played them, innit? And I've seen other teams suffer. So then, if you go and play them at the what's it called? You can call it the G-Check Stadium, you know what I'm saying? Because these ones are just odd, yeah. If you play it there, bro, at 8 p.m. with the lights in your eyes, every time they kick it along, you can't see the ball, bro. Do you get it? Because you're looking for the ball. Bro, it's crazy. So they got Henderson playing, they got all these players that are doing well. It depends which Liverpool turns up. But you see, Brentford, they are causing a lot of problems in terms of the way they play, especially the way we play. Do you get it? And then you got Slot complaining about, well, the reason we can't press is because the opposition's playing long balls and that. I don't know what happened to him, blood. You know what I'm saying? Man asking me, it's my fault. They're doing what they did to Northside, but this one's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Because he's Dutch. They're blaming me. You know how they say Amram's your fault, North, yeah? They're doing the same thing to me, bro.
Berlin said hook set on Dan Potts' child at Arsenal winning the treble. What?
I said it, Tony Claude yesterday.
Oh, hooks.
I couldn't watch it because I was on Husam's channel. Otherwise, you know me, I would have been there, innit? That's why I wasn't there.
Don't worry, the clip's coming out
I thought it was
tomorrow.
a match reaction. I thought it was a match reaction. I was like, yeah. Then I saw it's 11. I was like,
Mr. Weapons of Mass Destruction said we're gonna do the treble. These man get too giddy, man. Too.
oh, like, bro, listen, it is what it is.
I'm happy
Me,
we're building confidence, but let's not get too gassed up. We still need to improve. Like we still need to improve. Like ourselves. Like we need to still try and show that we really want to win something. We can't just go around saying, "Oh, Arsenal are favorites. Oh, Arsenal are going to win the treble." Let's not get too carried away. We've got Crystal Palace coming up this weekend. That's going to be a huge clash because you know what will happen if Palace put 3 past us the same way they put 3 past Bournemouth in that 3-3 draw. So let's not get too gassed up because we've got some big games coming up. At the going through to the end of 2025.
yeah, but you know what it is, don't know for you as well. Yeah, it's but every time you have a discussion with these man, they start bringing you the stats, bro. I didn't know certain stats existed. Like, you know, bro. Apparently, and every show you go on to, they argue with you about the set pieces. Even non-Arsenal fans are telling you, "Well, you scored the set piece now. You set piece king." And I'm like, bro, allow me, bro. Like, listen. What is this set piece thing? We got it. You're good at set pieces. Is that the only weapon? Yes. Well, it can be. If you're that good, man, I call him man a genius. I'm like Hamza yesterday told me, how can he be a genius if he ain't won anything?
Yeah.
He turned on them, man. He goes, if you ain't won anything, how can he be a genius? You know what they tried to say? They tried to say Arteta that Pep learned some things from Arteta.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's what they tried to say yesterday.
Who said that?
Some guy, bro. I don't remember his name. Innit? He was on that show that we were on yesterday, and I was like, "Oh my lord, is that what you're on?" I just sat quietly. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for them to eject me from the stream. You know, you don't want to talk. You just want to get ejected.
I watched Dan Potts' show yesterday with Igal and them man there, and I was hearing what they were saying, and strict on them man, and them man was like, "Oh yeah, these man, they all got agendas. What they're saying now, I don't see them apologizing. This, and I'm like, bro, this is the only club where you need to apologize, before even your point being proven. Like
before the
we want
outcome,
like, what am I apologizing for? Like, were we supposed to be in a relegation fight this season? Like, I'm sure we wasn't going to be in a relegation fight, so I'm sure we're going to win some games. Like, we're supposed to beat Fulham. Oh yeah, but we beat teams that last season we dropped points to. Bro, we've been spending more money than Newcastle. We've been spending more money than Fulham. We're supposed
more
to
money than anybody in the Premier League.
Bro,
but you know what it is? They're telling you enough. But you know what it is? Apparently, they keep every time you talk, they say there's a narrative.
There's a narrative.
Narrative. This is the new thing that they've done for me in the last 2 days. Every time I've been on the stream, now you're just listening to the narrative. Apparently, you guys play good football. It's not boring. When I said boring, they turned on me when I said it was boring. I said my guy Troops was sleeping on streams every week. He watches 3 different teams on one day, and he's awake for 2, and he always sleeps at the Arsenal one. Am I wrong? He's like, nah, you just hate it. Then they keep saying it's the media narrative. You keep listening to them. We could play good football. I said I'm used to seeing like Arsene Wenger's football. Now I'm a rival, but when I used to watch football, I spoke to Devante about this. We used to watch like Arsenal because the whole Van Persie thing, and we wanted to see how our players were doing, and that's how we saw different clubs. Yeah, I'm like, yo, these men actually play good football. And then over the years, even when you had like certain parts of like Unai Emery's tenure, when you had like you were scoring a lot of goals and all that with Lacazette and Aubameyang, even with Wenger, you still played some good football. You may have conceded a lot and fumbled games, but that's a different story, isn't it? But when they said, no, we're talking about recent time. Then they started saying, well, Pep's football's boring. The Barca team was boring. Slow. No one wants to see 10, 20 passes. I was like, yo, okay, you know what? I'm out of this conversation. You get me? Before I started cussing man on the stream, I'm out of this, bro. I'm not talking. You know, sometimes you just got to do that, bro.
Yeah, sometimes, bro. I don't go on them panels.
They learned all the stats. Because I'm going to look like an idiot. Because what they do is they start running up these stats, and show me charts and that. And I got nothing to combat it. Because I'm telling man, I'm using my eyes. And I checked it 2 weeks ago. So I know it's 10 out of 10. See what I'm saying? I got the updated glasses. Mine's not like expired. This is why the eye test. Gianni knows because he got glasses. Bro, you as soon as you go and you get your new glasses, you realize the whole time you've been looking things in 1080p, but you could have been looking at 4K. When you step out of the Specsavers, bro, everything's in 4K. So you know when sometimes you don't know you're not seeing things in 4K. So for me, it's always been a thing where I'm using my eyes, innit? So like, oh, you played good football against this team. I'm like, bro, like I'm smart enough. This is why I'm always on Arsenal channels, bro. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You get me? You know all the things that are wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking. But it's like I've heard me and Northside and Gianni, Devante, we always talk, innit? Especially match reactions. So even if I haven't watched the game, I could get an idea of how he played. And a lot of the times I probably would have watched the game if it's not like interchange, like if it's not on the same time as my game or anything like that. Yeah. So I've always noticed that the things you guys say, I've seen in games, innit? Do you get? So I don't have this thing where I'm like, why is Northside blaming this guy when he was balling out today? I've never had that. But some people come up to you, even saying Zubimendi's been our best midfielder and that. He's been. And I said, I swear, when I said his recovery, when I said I don't really trust his recovery runs, not yet, but I think on the ball and that he's all right. Like especially when you have possession, you know, when you control possession, he's usually good. But when it's not that, he kind of gets bypassed.
Yeah.
I don't know what games you're watching. That's what I'm like, all right, cool. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We'll just wait till the end of the season, bro. I've been right for 4 or 5 seasons.
That's the only
I'll just wait. That's what we do, bro.
Yeah,
all
so
I'm saying
the only
is,
thing you can do is wait.
If you man are trophyless, especially if you don't win the league or whatever, because the guy tried to tell me, make sure you're there when we win the league. I'll invite you to the parade. So I said to him, yeah, you make sure, yeah, because brother, they'll call me Northside's disciple when I start doing streams at the end of the season. But you get me? I'm gonna do a mad thing. I can't lie.
They take like all the positive you want to say. They're so over the top that you're like, I don't want to praise it anymore.
They come on streams on the defensive though. No,
I can't be bothered. Like
they come on stream on the defensive, like I'm trying to rob their house. Do you get me? Like I got a ballion in front of their house, like their mom opened the door and that. It's weird. Like I'm thinking, we're having a conversation, innit? Like I don't get why does your player automatically have to be the best? Like why is it when we have conversation, there's a possibility that maybe I'm wrong, you're right, whatever, yeah. But this is why we have conversations. Do you get it? But them man in their mind, bro. And low-key, some of the other channels are gassing and I'm playing much. They're doing the hope dealer thing. If you've seen the clip, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? The Matty and Lee clip when they're saying, you know what I'm saying? They're doing the hope dealing thing. You get me? So these man just think their team's doing amazing, innit? I don't know. Sometimes I'm used to seeing like not necessarily bad football, yeah, but not great football. But I don't really care, innit? As long as my team wins. Do you get it? I've always been like
exactly what I was gonna say. It doesn't, as long as the team wins, who gives a fuck what football you're playing? It's only certain clubs where you have to stay at a certain level of what. Here, you can't go, for instance, you can't go to Ajax and play defensive football. They'll slap the fuck out of you. You have to play Dutch style 4-3-3 attacking football. It is what it is. But that's because it's Ajax. They're a historic club. You know?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, though, like to your point, I get that though, because last year we had Fadioli, right? And he was a little bit more defensive, but because we didn't have the quality to attack, now we have a manager that just plays out wants to attack, even though we don't have the quality. We have the same type of players that we still have last season. Of course, we over here we are very hellbound on playing 4-3-3, attacking total football, blah 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 blah. But actually, that can be a blessing and a curse. If you look at the history of the Netherlands in terms of like our football, right, and at the World Cup, we were in 3 World Cup finals that we've all fumbled because we're so stubborn on 4-3-3, or total football, attack. You know, I mean, I get that you want to stick to your principle, but the problem is with this country and specifically Ajax in this year, as especially this year, we want to stick to a style of play that you don't have the quality for. You have to adapt. Yeah. You have to adapt to your circumstances. Mm-hmm. That is something that they need to learn. I don't mind them sticking to the principle and what made Ajax. I don't mind that. Definitely not. I want Ajax to, of course, remain that type of club. where it's all total football, but you have to adapt. We're still stuck in the past times. They need to learn.
Yep. I've said the same. I've said this on multiple people's streams. When you coach, when you're a coach and you go into one of the historic clubs, there's no problem with you trying to play your own brand of football, but you do have to accept and allow part of the history into your football when you coach one of those teams. You can play like Farioli. The problem with him was he just bottled it at the end of the year.
Yeah.
He just bottled it at the end of the year. He was a fucking idiot. Another one of these overhyped hipster fucking managers. But I think that's part of the reason why I have a problem with Arteta is now he has gone full-blown defensive. And it's like, listen, Arsenal is not known for defensive football outside of the George Graham years. So unless your defense is going to be at the same level as George Graham, then there's no point of you playing it. You might as well play the offensive brand. You might as well play the offensive brand of football and let it go, because you see it all the time just in the Champions League. When you see teams playing to their identity of their club, they force luck to go their way. How many times has Real Madrid not been the best team in the Champions League, but they play a certain brand of football that's entertaining and they force the luck for themselves? We've seen the same thing with Bayern. We've seen the same thing for other teams. So for me, Arsenal, we'll see what happens. This weekend's going to be a telltale sign, because if Liverpool drops points to Brentford and if Villa can pull something off a City and we beat Palace, now the pressure is really going to get put to Arteta, because we're going to have some breathing room from the trailing pack. So we'll see what happens this weekend.
I hope they learn their lesson though, but wishful thinking though, like history's not been good to Arsenal in terms of like learning lessons.
We'll see. He's got to win this year. If not, he's gone. He has to
go.
So we'll see. This weekend's going to tell us a lot.
He's been overstaying his welcome anyway. He's been in for 6 years, not one shit. Only like one FA Cup.
Yeah, well, only England allows crazy shit like that to happen.
You know what's funny though? I was on yesterday, right? And I explained that over here, managers don't get 6 years at top clubs and not winning no type of silverware whatsoever.
Yeah,
only England.
Yeah.
Even
if they win, if Ajax won the Dutch Cup every other year, the manager still wouldn't stay.
Exactly. There have been managers. There have been managers that won a cup, like a domestic cup, and left the next season.
Yeah.
It's
only England that has that. But like I said, we'll see. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting weekend, because I want to see if Unai can take points off of Manchester City. That's another team that now we got to worry about, because we thought Villa was shit at the beginning of the year, but now they're starting to build some momentum. We'll have to keep an eye on them too. So it's going to be an interesting weekend for the Premier League. Napoli, we're in trouble. We got Inter this weekend. So this is put up or shut up time for fucking Conte.
Yeah, man. Nah, I hear it, man. I hear it. It's the same for you guys, same for Arsenal, and the same for Jose as well. Jose's been brought into Benfica to win. It's not gonna take time. I know that certain positions he hasn't got the quality, especially defense. I get it, but at the same time, you gotta make it work. You gotta figure it out. Do you know what I mean? At least win some trophies within Portugal. You have to win something. The biggest team in Portugal, Benfica, you cannot be winning nothing. You have to win some trophies. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I'll be honest, I don't have no expectations of Benfica in the Champions League. If it was Europa, Conference League, yeah, 100%. We have to be winning that. You know what I mean? I'm expecting us to win that. We'll probably face a difficult team if we was in that at the final, really and truly. And just think it out. But conference, not really. The team ain't really ready yet to really win the Europa. Champions League, I just know it's not going to happen, innit? I'm just realistic. It's not going to happen. So get as far as we can. But at the same time, I can't fully blame Jose, because this defense has been a problem for a while. And he hasn't even had a window to even address anything. But you're Jose Mourinho. You have to be winning the Portuguese league. You have to be winning that. At least a taça, at least the cup. You know what I mean? At least the Copa. If you're not winning that, it's big questions. You got a Super Cup and you got the normal cup to win. I expect you. If you don't win the league, I expect you to win both.
And you got that Richard Rios guy. Is he good?
he ain't been all that, bro. He ain't been all that. Like, I've seen him. He ain't been all that. I can't
There
lie.
was some
He's
hype
been
about
very.
him,
Do
though, I remember.
you know what I mean? He
Do you
ain't
guys
been all
still
that.
Kokshu, or did you guys get rid of him?
No, Kokshu said Besiktas.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. We got Sudakov now. We got some other players now. So we'll see, man. We will see. But we'll see how it goes. But big up to everyone that's locked in. I need to run some errands. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up to Macy, Gianni, Yassa, Devante. Make sure you're subscribing to everyone's channels. We're gonna redirect to Dan Potts Northside Raid on the way in, and we'll be back at 8 with Rashid talking about this club and agendas, because man be talking about agendas now. Apparently we're very quiet because there's agendas, but I'm live every day. Make it make sense.
We're gonna talk about how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Okay, cool.
You gotta
We can
play
go
Libertadores.
Continue the life lessons. You know what I'm saying on the channel. You know.
You gotta play that Copa Libertadores.
Listen, love, man. We're out. Northside Raid.